Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to our new members. My name is Wendy Garvin-Mayo. I'm the host of this community. Coming on today to talk about significance being the foundation of a legacy. I just want to thank you all for all the work you're doing with your loved ones, or the work that you have done with your loved ones, because what you're doing is so significant, and you are currently laying your legacy, whether you know it or not. Things that you're doing day in and day out, being a caregiver, is significant to your loved ones, your family, and the world. Even though it may not feel like it in the moment, what you are doing is really so significant and laying the legacy for individuals who come after you, who are watching you, whether it's your children, whether it's your family, but they're watching you and you are leaving a legacy. I thought it was appropriate tonight. I was reading an article called The 10 Things Being a Caregiver Has Taught Me About Life. This is a letter from a caregiver that listed 10 things um, that they learned from their caregiver journey. And I think it's very just appropriate for our topic tonight. So I'm going to go over these 10 things, and as you listen to this, see what hits you or what hits home um, for you, or if there's anything on here that you can incorporate into your life to enhance your significance in what you're doing. So the first one is make memories every day and document them. I think this one is really important because we go through life, sometimes it's very stressful that we just go through the motions and we don't take a moment to really just kind of be in the moment and document the moment, because even though you're there, a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, that memory will be gone. So really capturing the experience is essential. And you can capture your memories many ways nowadays, whether it's, journaling, whether it's taking pictures, whether it's having a blog. So many ways to capture, memories. And I believe it's important to capture both good memories and bad memories, right? So I think it's good to capture the journey. The second one is stop burning bridges. So sometimes, when, we're caring for others, it can be very stressful. And we burn bridges, not intentionally, but, we burn bridges. But I think it's important just to try to be open. And if there are some bridges that you have burned, really kind of sit down and think about, is this a bridge you want to rebuild, right? Or if it was a bridge that needed to be burned in order for you to be whole. The third one is add notes to your pictures. Um, I like this one because, again, if you're going to capture memories, whether they're good or bad, you want to remember them. I always, suggest putting your feelings, right? So, how did you feel, when this picture was captured? So, adding notes to your picture can definitely make it more meaningful when you look at it, or even when you're children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, look at these pictures. They have something associated with, opposed to just the optics of the picture, but they have some words that kind of go with it. Next is make a plan for your future. And I think we talk about this a lot in this community. As caregivers, being a caregiver does not define you. That's not all. You're not just a caregiver. You are so much more than that. And despite what you're going through, it's okay to think about the future, or what your future will be. So I think that's okay, and not feel guilty about it. I think that's the most important part there, is making plans for your future. Is not, you shouldn't feel bad about it or think that it's selfish. The fifth one is don't let other things get in the way of spending time with your family. And I will add friends to that too. I think it's important to maintain relationships, right? Because the sense of community is so important. to all of us, whether, you're a current caregiver, past caregiver, you want to maintain those ties. And again, that kind of goes into, you don't want to burn bridges for people who fill you up or feed you, like I like to say. The next one is stop wasting time on what doesn't really matter. And I think in doing this, not wasting time on things that doesn't matter, you have to really define what matters, what's important to you, what's important to your family, your loved one, your children, what is important. Then you can really decipher, am I wasting time on this because it doesn't matter? Does it really align with, my beliefs? So, don't waste time on things that don't really matter. And also with that one, I like this just popped in my head, but getting upset. Sometimes we get so upset because we're in the moment and we hold grudges. Grudges is something that I work really hard, not holding grudges with people. Always trying to make peace because we all have disagreements. We all say things and do things in the heat of the moment, but grudges is something that I really try not to waste time holding because it's just not worth it. It's not worth the energy. The next one is don't buy into the illusion that you will have tomorrow. Many times we do say we'll do it tomorrow. So live today like it's your last. Whether it's, spending time with your loved one, whether it's calling someone. I actually had this thought 2 nights ago where I usually talk to my mom on a daily basis, and it was really late and I didn't speak with her. And I was in bed and I said, I have to call her. And I was thinking the same thing, like, I think, oh, I can call her tomorrow, but who knows if we're guaranteed tomorrow, right? So I called her really late just to connect with her. But again, just not putting things off. If you can call someone, if you can reach out to someone, if you can reconcile your differences with someone, if you can rebuild the bridge with someone today, do it. And it's okay for you to, be the first one to initiate that. The next one is live a life today that will make others want to take care of you if you need it. That one's interesting because, yeah, I think that one is just saying, again, don't burn bridges. So you want to be nice and positive to the people in your life. And with that, it's okay to apologize. Like I said, we all have bad days, but it's okay to go back and apologize. And, even if you apologize and you're nice to people, doesn't mean they will take care of you or be there when you need them. But I think it's more so about your energy and your purpose. How does it sit with you if, there's some tension in relationships that you have? The ninth one is don't let your struggles or difficult situations define who you are. I really like that one because you define who you are. You define your life. And I think that speaks to significance. You write the story of your life. Not that you have control over everything in your life, but you are allowed to write your own story and not let anyone tell you different. And I think sometimes when you are a caregiver, you think, oh, I should be doing this. I should not be doing that. People are going to think this. People are going to think that. You got to let go of those things because you have to know that you are doing your best. And that's it. You're doing your best. And your best is defined by you because no one is walking in your shoes, so they can't tell you what you should or should not be doing. And the last one is love deeply, love bravely, love unconditionally. Never miss an opportunity to say, I love you. And I love that one. So, yes, I think that one just speaks for itself. So, try, to tell someone that you love them every day. Whether it's, your loved one who has cancer, or a friend, a family, a child. And I think, just thinking about significance of life in that list we just went through and thinking about it in terms of legacy is that our children really watch us and model us. So whether it's your children or your grandchildren. So, really trying to live life and operate the way you would want them to operate when you're not around, right? That'll be your legacy that you leave around. So teaching them those lessons based on your actions and not just your words will definitely strengthen your legacy. So with that, thank you for all that you do. And thank you for being part of the community and being engaged. And again, if you need anything, please know that I am here to provide you with any support that I can. So I'm available if you need to talk, or if you need a resource, or you just need some clarity on some things. Don't ever hesitate to reach out. And with that, have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon.